there, Leslie with Moxxi Coffee, and today we are with Maria Pontini.
Hi.
How are you today?
Pretty good, you?
I'm doing very well. So, can you tell me a little bit about what you do?
I would say, well,
I know badass is in there somewhere.
well, I mean, I try not to define myself with the illness stuff, but I think it's kind of part of who I became with time.
Mm-hmm.
But mainly, I'm a wheelchair bodybuilder, athlete. I was diagnosed with MS in 2016 and 2017 with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. And I had really intense pain. So starting in 2018, I decided I just couldn't continue that way. So anyway, that's when I started really to do bodybuilding, because I felt at least that pain, I chose it, you know? So I'd rather, anyone gonna be in pain, so I better choose the one, and I felt more empowered over the situation. And over time, it's both illnesses are degenerative, and over time, my condition got better actually.
Oh, wow.
And and I started walking in 2019, at the end of 2019, and I even started running in 2020. Yeah. So,
Wow, that's amazing.
yeah. So now I continue to train. I'm a sponsored athlete, and I try as much as possible to encourage others with chronic illness, but really anyone to feel more empowered in their life, no matter what their situation can be.
What specifically do you train for?
It's bodybuilding, so building muscles.
Okay. Is it a specific circuit that you train for?
But do you mean like the type of training?
No. So for the bodybuilding, I mean, are you bodybuilding and are competing in bodybuilding?
Yeah, that's the intention. I did one competition as a guest poser, because back then there was no competition for women wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
2020 was the first time that there was supposed to be, but unfortunately I couldn't participate. So I had the surgery, and then I'm expecting 2 other surgeries. So I might not be able to compete until 2025, but it's my intention to go back at competing in wheelchair for women, and to make the sport more well known, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I didn't know that it was there, it existed. So, how are you finding that you are reaching other individuals to help empower them and encourage them?
A few ways, but there's the sport, because with the sport, I mean, with the training, it really, like for myself, it was the only thing that I was still in control of, you know? I was not able to feed myself, I was not able to dress up and do my basic stuff, but what I put in my workout is all up to me. So I tell people most of the time, it doesn't matter what is your best, as long as you do your best.
Yeah.
Like, give what you have, because like with the math, some days I'm gonna have strength, other days none at all. So the goal is just to give your maximum, give your best, and when you get rewards from it, it's really satisfying. It's really, you did that, you know? And I like the fact that, compared with business, because before I used to be business owner, compared to that, it's really whatever you give is what you're going to receive.
Yeah.
That's it. Which with an employer is really like that.
What kind of business did you have?
Oh, it was marketing, and then like a few business in marketing, and the last one was conferences and book for personal development. It started more with businesses, like professional coaching, but then it switched with different contracts. It became more for teenagers to help them believe in their goals and have dreams, and personal development basically. self-empowerment again. Yes.
Maybe sounds like it kind of set the stage a little bit for what you're doing now.
Yeah, a lot. That's why I realized. I mean, before I had the obstacle point of view of business oriented, you know, like goals and business, and now I see it more as a lifestyle, not as a. It's not a competition against other people or, you know, your ambition doesn't have to be performance necessarily. It's more like a way to put higher standards for yourself. It's a mindset, and I feel it's much more fulfilling. It's more easier to reach also a real happiness because you build yourself from inside first, and it's not just results that you can calculate, let's say, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It sounds like the training that you're doing is doing a bit more for you than just building muscles.
A lot more. Honestly, at the beginning it was, I don't know, it was myself, but I was giving myself the kind of, let's say, because when I was training it was really painful. So I was at the gym and my goal was not to cry or not to express as much as possible the pain. And it's usually a small example, but I mean, if I would cry or if I would express it too much, then I would force myself to do another set. You know, like it was kind of a control of it and control my emotions. And over time, it gave me it made a big difference. It sounds weird, but it made a big difference because I learned to control myself, to control my feelings. And yeah, the pain also, how I react to the pain. With the training, it was a big part also, like the connection body and mind.
Yeah.
When I'm training, so that helped a lot with the brain to be able to feel my body because I couldn't feel my body with MS. So, and the fact that I'm able to walk now, or that I feel my legs and all that, came from the control mind-body. But it's a big thing. It's all together, really. It makes a big difference. I think it changes you more from inside. Like I say, it's a process more from inside than just building muscles. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I'm only slightly familiar with MS, but I feel like, you know, some of the huge progress that you made has to be more than just because you've been building muscles. I mean, that's a degenerative disease is just that. It's degenerative, not building back up. So, you know, the power of thought and everything is just absolutely incredible. So that's amazing. And it's so great that you're not only taking this for yourself to better yourself, but you're giving that information to others. You know, I think leading by example is the best thing that we can do.
That's true. And you see, that's not a selfish point, but the fact that I do that also forces me to stay accountable and to continue to push further, you know. So it's kind of a way to push myself at the same time, showing others how far they can go and what they can achieve for themselves, and forces me to apply it on my daily life. You know, like you said with the example, a lot of people, they consider the chance of mine by seeing me doing it on the daily, you know.
Yeah.
So it's something that I kind of force myself. It's a discipline that I don't negotiate with myself. It became really like a lifestyle. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think, you know, it's got to be super important to show that, you know, I can't imagine that somebody going into a doctor's office with the same condition of you, you know, that their doctor's going to probably tell them that, you know, there's a way to kind of go backwards on that and regain some of those things that have been lost, because the typical path is not in that direction. So, you know, to show them that the doctors maybe don't necessarily know everything because they're only looking down this way. You start looking left and right.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yeah. It's not the majority, and I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to be realistic because technically, like when I accepted the illness, for me, it's part of the deal. If it degenerates, it's just part of the deal.
Yeah.
That's it. If it gets better, good. But it was not my point at the beginning. My point was not to decrease my pain or to regain control of my legs, you know. It was just to generate endorphin and feel better. That's it. And it's always been my goal, but I don't want to give fake hopes to people with MS, let's say, that it's not going to be miraculous. And also they have to consider the intensity. I push it to the maximum intensity. It's not just doing it like a yoga or movement. That's not what we're talking about here. It's really pushing it to the maximum. My neurologists, they say my brain basically found ways to compensate because right now I have way more lesions in the brain, and the ones that were there got much bigger. So technically, it should give me much more handicap, which it doesn't affect me at all right now. So it's just that my brain really found different ways to do things. But I think it's by forcing really strongly your brain to compensate and find other ways to do something, I think that's where it makes a difference. Yeah.
I'm sure. So did I see you have a YouTube channel?
I do. It's not very big right now because it's just my workouts. It's adaptive workout. But everything, all the content on my YouTube is also available on my Instagram. On my Instagram, you have much more workouts, adaptive workouts for pretty much every level of disability because I went to the point that I couldn't do anything. So I had to find ways how to keep training myself, even though I cannot move this or that. So I have workouts in the bed, in a chair, wheelchair, manual wheelchair, power wheelchair, up to standing and normal workout. So there's that, but there's also, of course, all the content, the motivation, and to push yourself. Yeah.
Where are you finding the adaptations? Especially for like workouts from the bed. Is it something that you're finding from somewhere else? Working with a trainer? Are you just figuring them out on your own?
I had to figure them out on my own. Physiotherapists, they would be no, because it may be dangerous or not to push yourself that much, so they're just going to make you move, but never push yourself. Trainers, they all refuse to train me, like for my competition, they all refuse. Now I found trainers, so for the next competition, I have a few that are willing to train me, but not to find ways or to adapt exercise. So I have to find ways for myself to adapt them. I remember so many times, like at the gym, there was a few exercise machine that I wanted to get on. And I would tell the guys, okay, we need to find a way for this machine. I need to go there, you know. And maybe sometimes it would take me 6 months, and sometimes it took me like a year to find a way to get there. But I did, yeah. So now, pretty much every exercise I found ways to adapt it for all my level of visibility that I had. But it's really a process, you know, like there's some exercise I remember doing every morning, every day. There's one that I'm thinking about that I really wanted to achieve, and it took me 11 months before I could see a result. So it's really a process that you have to trust, you know,
Yeah, and a lot of dedication and a lot of patience and a lot of things that I don't know that I possess.
Because you have to be also, that's true. You have to have a self-compassion. That's very important because you learn when to push and when there's a limit. When your body is telling you, no, that's enough, that's the limit. You don't want to be exhausted for the next day either, because sometimes I can give everything, like when I ran in 2020. Yes, but I was in my bed for a week. So you have to learn where is your limit and when to respect your body, but also when to push it. So it gave me a closer, like a better harmony with my body, really. Yeah. And with the illness, of course.
What would you say to date is your biggest accomplishment in this journey?
I think it would be the competition. Because it was a preparation, but it became more mental preparation because the fact that every trainer turned it down, the transport to go there, the hotel, everything happened to be horrible, honestly. So, like, it's a decision to remember the good parts of it, the thrill on the stage, the people who are amazing they were in the bodybuilding field, really like the other athletes. That's something that I really appreciate. Sometimes I know that you can be shy to go to the gym, let's say, because you have an illness. And at first, people will look at you like, what you doing here? And even in the States, there's a lot of people that get declined just to enter in a gym because they have a disability. But I realize it's worth to push because real athletes, like real ones that really train with competition, they will respect you because they see the effort you put there and they see that's where they look at you. They don't look at you for what you look like or with your wheelchair. No, they look at you for you put the same effort as us.
That's and then also you're a real athlete.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. So you said you had a hard time finding a competition.
Yeah, back then there was no competition for wheelchair for women. Right now, professional, it's only men, wheelchair men.
Typical.
Yeah, well, they gave last year. They gave it feels more like a complimentary prize, but they gave to one of the women the pro card, like basically the attestation that she's pro.
Women's bodybuilding has that problem. We interviewed Brittany Diamond quite a while ago now, and she was saying that the world's strongest men competition, the prize monies were like quadruple the world's strongest women, and it's just a problem across the board.
Yeah, well, I'm not even talking about money at that point. It's just the recognition, you know.
Yeah.
For regular bodies, let's say, or body-able people. It's not that bad. They have a few categories and all, but for women there was just nothing before. So, like I said, there's one lady in the States that was a recognized pro, but she was alone on the stage. So then again, with who did you compete with? You know, like you didn't do a competition, you just showed up. So it's a little bit frustrating on that. But Canada Physical Alliance Association. They're really pushing for that, so that's how in 2020 there was supposed to be one of them that would be official. Again, 2021. So I hope. I know it's gonna happen. Unfortunately for the people, I hope I'll be able to participate 2025 approximately. Because it's good that now they're really giving the same respect and the same acknowledgement of what you did to get there. Yeah. I understand it's hard also because right now also for the men, let's say, it's only paralyzed. So with tumor, like paraplegic. Most of the time it's, So if it's because of an illness, you can't. There's just no category for that. So it's a big difference because I'm not going to be able to reach the same thing. I'm not going to be able to train everything. Yes, some of them have pain, but they have all their abilities. It's not that they have chronic fatigue or chronic, it's not their whole body that is actually sick. And so it's a big difference. And that's why that part is not included right now. They say they would look to have more athletes. So they can do like a division according to what are the handicap. But anyway, but there's some association, let's say, that organize competition. They're not recognized worldwide and they're not professional, but they accept and they promote the disability. So they have a disability category. So even though it's not the official one that everybody knows, I feel that it's better than nothing, and it's already a step. So
progress, you know.
Exactly.
It's progress, I guess. So what would be like the first piece of advice that you would have for someone who was suffering from an illness and looking for a way to, pull out of it. I know you said that you had to make a decision to work through a lot of pain. How did you do that? That's a tough thing. It sounds, because it's a mental, emotional, and also physical thing to push through.
Honestly, it's not something I thought about a lot, but I was at a point that for me I just couldn't continue. So it was, yes, suicidal, but there was no feeling to that. It was just practical. It was a year and a half that I was in pain to a maximum level, 24/7, and I just couldn't do it anymore. They had no alternatives for me. They had nothing else to offer to me. So it was just, I can't continue. And my only challenge was to find out what am I going to do with my old cat, because she was 24. And I was like, am I going to kill her? Am I going to give her away? But at the end of the day, because I was starting to train, but not so much. So I decided, it cannot be worse. So I don't suggest necessarily that to people, but I stopped all my pain medication. I went through a withdrawal of like a month or two. It was really hard because I was taking a lot of opioids. And I started doing bodybuilding every single day. It's not suggested either because you're supposed to take rest to build your muscles. But at the beginning, it was more a matter of frustrations and relief, mental relief. But after that, it became like a decision, just that I would not negotiate. Every morning, I was up at 4 a.m., in the gym at 6 a.m., and that's it. That's how gradually, you have to face yourself, you have to face your pain, you have to face your process, that's how it develops. But at the beginning, that's what I gave myself. But if I would say an advice, I would say don't stay stuck with what people tell you. Whether it's the doctors or your family or a friend or whatever who it is. I like also the fashion, and I often pretty much always wear heels, And I was a little bit shocked when I saw a lot of publicity and companies that were asking me for pictures but refusing with the heels, or some positions that they didn't like because they say it's not, society is not used to see handicapped people that way. But handicapped people are like everybody else. It's just that we use a mobility aid. So every category of people that already exist in the society, we are like that.
So you said that they didn't like seeing you wearing heels?
Yeah, because
are you supposed to wear just orthotics?
Yeah, kind of, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
I was told that many times, really many times. That's how I was like, what?
Well, I mean, not for, I don't wear heels because I can't stand in them all day. But
if you're sitting all day, that's the better,
Oh my God.
You can use them.
All the heels, the biggest heels, the pointiest toes.
But it's so I try to show people that it's yourself that's going to empower yourself. Basically, if you like fashion, I don't care if you're using a mobility aid, if you're using a walker, of course, if it's a walker, you have to be safer, but if it's a wheelchair, you can do anything you want. The same way that some men, many men feel less masculine if they use a wheelchair. I may understand, but I completely disagree. It's really a mindset, the same way that a woman can be really sexy in a wheelchair. It has nothing to do with what you look like. It has to do how you see yourself. And that's important to change what handicapped people are supposed to look like. At first, when you're going to have a new mobility aid, the first thinking is, I don't want to look handicapped. You don't want to be associated to handicapped people. But then it's like, why do I have to look like handicapped people? I'm going to continue to look like myself. I mean, that's who I am. It's just an aid to help me to go around. That's all. My forward wheelchair, I see sometimes like I tell my friends like a throne, It's like my throne because it's a little bit higher. And then, it's not something that should push you down, but instead empower yourself through it. I think it has a strength that you should use, and Yeah, really, it's really all about how you see yourself.
I love it. I think you are an absolute inspiration.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
What you're doing is amazing. I like to think of myself as an ambitious woman, and I don't have nearly nearly the kind of ambition that you have. It's really incredible. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I really, really appreciate it. Like I said, this video is live streaming right now to our Moxxi Coffee Company YouTube channel, and I hope that we get lots and lots of views, and that your story inspires others to push a little harder, do a little more, and break that stigma of what a handicapped woman should look like, dress like, behave, and what types of activities to engage in. You know, maybe we can spread a little bit more awareness that, you know, there aren't enough, you know, competitions and avenues for women to, you know, even get themselves involved in. So I hope this helps.
Thank you. I appreciate the platform. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Maria. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, you too.